Hello everyone, Chaos here. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I moved into my house and as you can see, a mermaid definitely lives here. Unfortunately, right now everyone is practicing social distancing because of coronavirus. So I wasn't sure if I should make this video right now, but then I got asked the questions again and I decided, what the heck? I might as well. Someone out there is gonna start mermaiding for a hobby this summer, and I'd like to help them with my first ever Q&A video about mermaiding with the very few video clips that I got from Mermagicon. So enjoy, please subscribe and like. Thank you. Okay, so first question is, how did I get into mermaiding? So I've been performing as a mermaid on dryland events for a while because of my green hair, and I only knew about mythic and silicone tails for a while until I looked on my Instagram feed and I saw through someone else that FinFolks was doing a fabric tail giveaway, and that was the moment that I found out that fabric tails even existed. And it was super late to the game and it's kind of silly. But anyway, after that, I looked into mermaid tail classes, swimming with the mermaid tail, and I found Facebook groups. And that's where I found Metro Merfolks, which is the first group that let me rent a tail and swim with it for a little while before I got to buy my own. And they do mermaiding classes, they're certified lifeguards and swim teachers. They're a really great group, and I highly suggest looking for a pod because mermaids are the best kinds of friends, and they've been so supportive and nice.
So many people. I'm like, where's my merman? Oh, they're still getting ready. Recipe for disaster kind of thing. I don't know. There's.
Oh, I just hit myself in the head with it.
This mermaid vlogs all the way over there.
The next question is, what kind of swimming skill do you need to wear a tail? This question and is it hard to swim in a mermaid tail are the two questions I hear a lot. And first of all, FinFun has a really great checklist that you can look at for beginners on what kind of skills that you need to be able to wear a tail. Very simple things like tread water, float on your back, turn over, things like that. Second of all, the mermaid tails are buoyant. They help you float. So I'm not a really great swimmer, and I was actually really afraid of the water to start before I was mermaiding, but then I put on a tail and I realized that it helps you swim a lot better. The monofin actually pushes you through the water easier, you're faster, you're more buoyant. It's easier to swim with a tail in my opinion. And once you put it on, you'll actually find that it's so buoyant, you'll start fighting the buoyancy to just get yourself to stay down in the water once you start getting good. So it's kind of interesting. Don't worry when you first put on a tail if you're doing it right or if you have proper form or anything like that. Just have fun. You're bound to run into someone that knows it as well, and then you can learn from each other. But like when you're first putting one on, don't worry about all that. Just enjoy the moment, trying something different, and have fun. The last question is, what do I need to start mermaiding? Well, there are definitely a lot of really nice tails out there.
still follow that?
Oh yeah.
I should have brought my camera stabilizer.
I highly suggest a fabric tail for your first tail because they're less expensive and they're easy to get into. A silicone tail is not as floaty and they're very heavy and they're just very difficult to get into as a tail. I highly suggest Fin Fun for your first beginner tail because they're very comfortable. The fabric is very stretchy. They have all kinds of sizes. They're great priced. And the monofins are just very comfortable. It comes with a sock piece already to it, so you don't have to buy neoprene socks. And they're very easy to escape from underwater as well for children and adult safety. And that is not something they've paid me to say. I honestly just tell everyone to buy Fin Fun first. I really do love that company. Also, if you're going to jump right in, you might as well get everything you'll need, like a bag to carry everything in. This is one from Fin Fun that I use. That's especially nice if you have kids or if you go in a group where you have multiple monofins that you need to carry. And it's got enough space that it carries all of the tail fins too. Another thing you'll want is hair care products for the pool. This is really important to get right up front, especially if you have colored hair, so that you're not chopping your hair off because of chlorine damage. And for things like that, you'll definitely just want shampoo, conditioner, conditioner spray, things like that. Pre-wash your hair before going into the pool. And don't forget your usual pool things like a towel. This is a microfiber towel that I got with mermaid scales on it. And microfiber is a really thin material, but it's good to make a really tiny folded towel that can fit in your bag, so your bag is not just full of a bunch of big towels. You'll also want goggles. I like these kind that have the clip in the back because then you can just unclip them and it's not like pulling through all of your hair. And I use nose plugs. These are sinus savers. They're nose plugs that go in your nose and they're kind of invisible. So those are really handy to have while you're swimming. Someone asked me the other day, how do you swim upside down without getting water up your nose? And I had to tell them that I just cheat and use sinus savers. I don't know. Oh, another good thing you might like to have in your bag of things is a floaty device or pool noodles. Those can be really good, especially if you are just starting Mermaid off the first time and you're alone. If you are worried, pool noodles are very good floaties for you to start off with. Or if you have kids that are in mermaid tails that are just starting out. Here's a picture of my pool bag and all my pool stuff. I forgot to mention my earplugs, wet brush, and underwater camera. But I would not recommend the cheap camera I got because it saves videos in a weird AVI format, so I have to convert videos every time I want to share to my social media. Which I still do, but now I really just wish I got a GoPro. The last thing I want to say to anyone watching this video right now thinking about getting into mermaiding is don't worry about not having any of those clamshell bras or shell crowns yet. Don't worry about how you look when you're first starting out. You have plenty of opportunity to collect more things along the way, to meet more mermaids along the way, people that'll either know how to make the things you're looking for or teach you how to make them yourself. There are classes at Mermagicon that I went to where they show you how to make your own crown. Like this one I made for Mermagicon. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video and want to see more, hit the like and subscribe button.